Matthew speaking.
Yeah, I think it was a woman that just called me from your office.
Yeah,
Matthew
I got your message. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Are you going to charge the officer with forcible confinement?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because in that space, I don't think that it would be warranted.
Why would it not be warranted?
Because it was psychological detainment, but that's a difficult thing to prove. So no time that
it's forcible confinement.
Put his hands on me and actually arrest me.
No. He held you against your will illegally. That's forcible confinement. He doesn't have to touch you.
That's part of his discreditable conduct charge.
He doesn't have to touch you to be forcible confinement.
I agree. It's called psychological detainment. It's just the threshold for proving that would be much higher.
Yeah, so there's enough evidence.
I'm not clear there is.
So why I came to you before about problems I was having with police, and you said you couldn't take it to the news media. Why couldn't you take it to the news media?
What do you mean I said I couldn't take it to the news media?
About a year, 2 years ago, I came to you and I had a complaint that I filed about being falsely arrested. And I said,
you had already made claims to the news media.
Yeah, but why couldn't you take it to the news media?
Well, you'd already taken it to the news media.
Yeah, and they won't do a story on it, so why couldn't you take it?
I can't force them to do a story. I'm not the news media. Do you read the news?
Yeah, I watch
They attack me every day. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Well, they did a story about your stuff.
They did?
Yeah. So try my stuff then.
But it's not for me to try, sir. You took it to the media. They didn't run the story. I can't control the media.
Okay, well, so why won't you bring it up at City Hall?
Because it's not. You need to bring it up at the police board.
They won't let me speak. I tried that.
But I can't. Like, you need to retain a lawyer and do what I'm doing.
I don't have the money for a lawyer.
Well, I can't. Like,
what about bringing it up at the General Issues Committee?
It's not appropriate.
No. I'm talking about police. I'm talking about the courts are swamped and police are under pressure not to add to that, so they won't arrest people. That's a waste of taxpayers' money. They're spending taxpayers' money covering up crimes instead of investigating them.
Well, but I don't have the You're asking me to get involved into your particular case, opening myself up to liability and slander if it's not.
No. You can say it's alleged.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go there.
Why not?
I have my issues. I'm dealing with the issues. I'm happy to connect you. There's an SIU, OCAPS, and judicial oversight that's happening under Justice Tulloch.
OCAPS is gone.
He is an Ontario court judge.
Yeah, and that's being covered up. That's
not being covered up.
Yes, it is. It says right in their mandate they can't say that anybody hasn't done their job right. It says they can't amend criminal charges.
The avenues that are available to you through government, and there's just not much else I can do.
So you can't bring it up at City Hall, at General Issues Committee?
I'm not bringing it up at City Hall, no.
Why not? You're my city councilor.
I already have enough on my plate. Like, I'm fighting my issue. I'm getting eviscerated on. I go after their police budget all the time. I talk about their.
That's what I'm talking about. Police budget.
I don't take on individual people's issues like that.
No. I'm talking about. I'm one of your constituents.
Yeah, but you've already taken the complaint forward. You've already taken it to the media. It hasn't gotten any play. I can't do anything for you.
But you told me to bring it up at the General Issues Committee.
Yes, you.
So why don't you bring it up then?
Because it's your responsibility to bring it up, not mine.
Why is it not yours? You're a politician.
It's not within my realm. It's like asking me to deal with immigration issues. I'm not on the police board.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the police budget.
Okay, listen. At this point in time, I've kind of explained myself to you. We're not going to come to an agreement on this.
Yeah.
I'm under a tremendous amount of scrutiny and pressure as it is for my positions on police issues. I understand you have an individual issue. I'm interested in changing the system.
That's what I'm trying to do too.
Very vocal about that, and you're asking me to now, continue to pursue your individual issue. I just can't do it.
But I want the system changed too.
Right, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm engaging in.
So why don't you bring up my stuff at the General Issues Committee then?
I think this conversation is over now.
So are you in bed with the police?
Are you ridiculous?
No, I'm not being ridiculous. No, it's not.
Conversation. That's a ridiculous statement.
I'm going to put this on YouTube. So you think it's a ridiculous statement? I dare you to sue me.
It's a ridiculous statement.
How is it a ridiculous statement? The police are corrupt, and you're doing nothing about it.
I'm not going to sue. It's not my jurisdiction.
It's the police budget. They're spending taxpayers' money covering up crimes instead of.
Go to the police board and delegate.
The police board won't let me speak. I tried that.
That's not. Then that's an issue you have to take up with the OCPC. You need to file an ORIPD complaint. You need to go to the same avenues I did.
The OIPRD cover up complaints on a regular basis.
I can't speak to that. It's outside of my jurisdiction.
No, I'm talking about the police covering up crimes, spending taxpayers' money to cover up crimes.
That's
instead of investigating
all you're talking about are alleged situations.
No. I have proof. I called. My landlord stole some stuff out of my apartment. I called the police. The police said it's not a police matter. They're covering that up.
That's a civil issue. I can't.
It's a police budget issue.
I disagree.
Why? Because the officer got paid to cover up that crime. That's not a good use of taxpayers' money.
I have no understanding or I have no insight to the allegations that you're making.
I can send you a copy of the complaint.
I'm telling you already, and whether you're recording this conversation or not, I am telling you very clearly and very publicly right now that is an issue you have to pursue on your own.
So what exactly do you do then?
I'm sorry?
What exactly do you do then?
I govern the municipality of the city of Hamilton outside of the police board.
I'm not talking about going to the police board. I'm talking about the General Issues Committee.
This has nothing to do with the General Issues Committee.
It's the police budget.
It's not. You don't understand how the police budget works. The only control we have over the police budget is capital. And if you read the news, you will see that I'm very critical of how they spend their money.
And they're paying officers to cover up crimes against police.
But for you to threaten that you're going to put me on YouTube and ask me to advocate for you is ridiculous. Just like your statement that I'm in bed with the police is a ridiculous statement for you to make.
No, it's not a ridiculous statement to make. That officer, what officer did is false.
It's insulting, and you're so far disconnected from how this actually
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You certainly are.
No, I'm not. You read my website. It goes on forever. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm done with this conversation now, and you can feel free to post it and do whatever you'd like with it.
Okay.